Welcome back to Coin Explorer. Today's story might just change the way you look at your spare change forever. This isn't just about pocket money or coins lying forgotten in your drawer. This is about a tiny copper-colored coin that may appear ordinary, but under the right light, with the right year and condition, could be worth thousands, even hundreds of thousands of dollars. Yes, we're talking about the Euro 5-cent coin, a coin that many people pass off as valueless, until one day it shatters expectations and stuns the global coin community. So, before you dismiss that little red coin rattling in your car's cup holder, listen closely. Because there's a chance, however small, that you're holding on to something far greater than its face value. Let's dive in. First, what is the Euro 5-cent coin? At first glance, the Euro 5-cent coin seems unremarkable. It's small, lightweight, and made for everyday use. But as every collector knows, value doesn't come from size. It comes from rarity, history, condition, and mystery. Let's break down the basics. The 5-cent coin is part of the euro currency system, which officially came into use on January 1, 2002. But here's something you might not know. Many countries began minting their euro coins in 1999 in preparation for the big switch. This means some of the earliest 5-cent coins already carry a special historical edge. And depending on the country, minting variations, and the coin's condition, that small coin could hold immense value today. Composition and design. Now, let's talk about the appearance, because this isn't just a metal disc. It's a work of art, a stamp of national pride. The 5-cent euro coin is made of copper-covered steel, giving it a distinct reddish-brown color. Over time, this color may darken or tarnish, but a well-preserved version holds a deep, rich copper tone that collectors adore. It weighs 3.92 grams, with a diameter of 21.25 millimeters and thickness of 1.67 millimeters, sleek, efficient, and built to last. The edge? Smooth. The front, or obverse, typically shows a globe, highlighting Europe's place in the world, with lines representing connections across continents. But here's where things get really exciting. The rarity factor. Why some 5-cent euro coins are incredibly valuable. Not all 5-cent coins are created equal. Some have low mintages, others have errors. A few were even minted in the wrong metal. And that's when collectors start to whisper and auction houses start to take notice. Let's talk about a few examples. In Italy, a rare batch of 5-cent coins was minted with the incorrect reverse design, showing the image meant for the 1-cent coin instead. Just imagine that. A tiny misprint. But to a collector, it's a golden opportunity. In one particular case, a misprinted Italian 5-cent coin from 2002 was discovered with the reverse of a 1 cent. Only a handful of these coins were ever confirmed, and one was auctioned for a staggering sum, believed to be in the range of tens of thousands of dollars. And then there are coins from small countries like Monaco, San Marino, and Vatican City. These nations mint fewer coins, and their euro coins are highly collectible. A 5-cent coin from Monaco, in uncirculated condition and from a low mintage year, can spark fierce bidding wars among European collectors. In fact, some Euro 5-cent coins from rare sets have been valued at over 50,000 euros, that's over 54,000 US dollars, and those prices continue to rise as interest in European coinage grows. One real-life shock, a discovery that changed everything. Let me tell you about one remarkable discovery. In 1995, a coin collector from Belgium was sorting through a batch of euro coins bought from a private estate sale. He noticed a 2002 5-cent coin that looked off. The surface was unusually shiny, the edges were sharper than usual, and the color had a strange hue, almost gold-tinted copper. He sent it off for grading, thinking it was a minor error coin. But what came back stunned even the professionals. The coin had been minted on the wrong blank, a minting error so rare that only 2 or 3 similar examples are known to exist. It was graded MS67, almost perfect. When this coin went to auction in Germany, bidding quickly escalated beyond 80,000 euros, crossing the $90,000 mark before the hammer dropped. And just like that, a tiny 5-cent coin, a coin no bigger than a thumbnail, made headlines across Europe. Could you have one? So now you're probably asking, could I have one of these valuable 5-cent coins? And the answer is maybe. Because here's the truth. These coins weren't marked rare at the time. They weren't sold in velvet boxes or labeled as collector's editions. Most were released into general circulation, just like any other pocket change. That means you could have one sitting in a coin jar, buried in your car's glove box, or tucked in an old purse or wallet. What should you do? Start by checking the year and country of origin. Look especially for early years like 1999, 2002, and coins from Vatican City, San Marino, Monaco, or Finland. These tend to have the lowest mintages. Next, look for errors, misalignments, off-center strikes, doubled letters, unusual coloration, or incorrect metal types. And most importantly, get your coin graded. A coin that looks ordinary to the naked eye might be worth thousands, but only if a professional verifies it. Why collectors pay big? So why are people willing to pay tens of thousands, even millions, for coins like this? Well, here's the secret. Coins aren't just metal. They're history, art, identity, and chance, all rolled into one tiny object. A rare coin holds the mystery of time, the excitement of discovery, and the promise of what it represents. For many collectors, owning a rare 5-cent euro coin is like holding a slice of European history. It marks the unification of nations under one currency, the transition into the 21st century, and the blending of cultures and identities. And when rarity, mystery, and historical weight come together, you get a coin that can sell for 5, 6, or even 7 figures, where the real value emerges. We've mentioned grading a few times, but let's dig into why grading matters so much. A 5-cent coin that might sell for $100 ungraded could fetch $10,000 plus once graded MS-65 or above. Grading services like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, assign coins a grade based on strike quality, surface preservation, luster, and detail. In this game, a difference of just one grade point can mean thousands of dollars, the coin that could change everything. So what's the takeaway? The Euro 5-cent coin may seem small, but it's a powerhouse of potential. Between low mintage years, minting errors, and historical importance, these coins have shocked the collecting world and brought unexpected fortune to those who took the time to look. If you're in Europe, or if you've traveled there, or even if you've just got a foreign coin collection tucked away somewhere, it's time to go hunting. You might just be holding onto something worth more than you ever imagined. Thanks for watching, treasure hunters. If you love stories about coins that change lives, subscribe, like, and share this video with your fellow collectors. And remember, never judge a coin by its size, because sometimes the tiniest coin in your hand could be worth more than a car, more than a vacation, maybe even more than a house. Keep searching, keep discovering, and may your next coin be the one that rewrites your story.